Hi everyone and welcome back. How are you guys today, you guys? I'm so excited to react today because today we're at weekend of the Twice reaction. You guys, like, honestly, I'm actually really excited about today. Now, as you can see from the title, we are moving on to the third and final part of our album listens today, which truthfully I am a bit nervous about, primarily because at this point I don't know what to expect. Now, I feel like from part one to part two, we got so many different sounds and just honestly a really good variety in what they can do with their vocal tones, which I was very, very pleased about. Now, I will say I've only listened to a very small portion of their discography because they do have quite a few albums that we still have to get to. However, I feel like the more that I listen, the more that I simply fall in love with their music because they really don't have any bad songs. Like it is quite remarkable. Like even the songs that I don't necessarily vibe to 100%, like it's still a really, really good song, which honestly I am so happy about. Like I feel like the more that I learn, the more that I hear, and the more that we just experience together, like they are quickly becoming one of my favorite groups. And I don't know, I'm happy that you guys are along the ride with me because it makes things that much more fun. So I am appreciative of you guys. And I just wanted to put that out there. But yes, in terms of the actual like part that we're listening to today, unfortunately these songs I feel like I only know kind of like the bare minimum about. I have know about like writing credits, and then I think that there may have been one of these songs. One. I don't know which one, but I feel like one of these songs was mentioned in one of the guides that we watched. I'm not quite sure, but I feel like one of these songs has been mentioned just because one of the titles is very, very familiar to me for some reason. I'm not quite sure though. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I am gonna stop talking and we're gonna do this. Now, again, last part, four songs. Those being Handle It, Depend on You, Say Something, and Behind the Mask. I don't know what else to say, so I guess we'll just kind of jump in and see where things take us. So yeah, let's do this and see what happens. Let's go. Pretty.
말라버린 내 두 눈에 바람이 불어시려 굳이 애써 저문 눈물이 흘러 괜찮을
Oh,
거라만
with the ad libs in the background, that soft like just it sounds so pretty. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I'm hiccuping.
바람이
What is happening?
불어시려 굳이 애써 저문 눈물이 흘러 괜찮을 거라 말해줘 태양이 뜨는지 지는지는 몰라도 네가 보고 싶어 oh, oh. 그만한 이유가 명다 소용없던 걸넌 거절을 전날 손으로 고소 대답해봐
There's something so vulnerable about her voice right now, but this bass that came in, it sounds really, really good.
뜨는지 지는지는 몰라도 네가 보고 싶어 oh, oh. 그만한 이유가 명다 소용없던 걸넌 거절을 전날 손으로 고소 대답해봐 모르는 척하지마 돌아갈 길을 나는 잊었어 이젠 찾을 수도 없어 Ain't got no better way, better way, better way Cause I can't handle it 아무래도 들리지면 여기 있을게 널 돌아오게 돼
Beautiful.
여기 있을게 널 돌아오게 될 거야 I can't handle it 더 멀어지지만 여기서 baby come here quick You shouldn't call it quits Cause I can't handle it
This is like really, really pretty. I like the almost the toned down nature of this because I can literally envision them just kind of like sitting around having like a guitarist beside them and just like singing this acoustically. It has such a soft feel to it, which is quite intriguing to me because I feel like always like the softest songs have like really sad like meanings behind them, and these lyrics are sad, but there's something so vulnerable and soft about like the tone of voice that they're using, which I feel like plays into the song really well. Like it sounds really, really good.
You shouldn't call it quits Cause I can't handle it 마지막에 스티커처럼 떼어내버려도 자국이 남아서 떠지더 보여 불이 꺼질 수가 없게 네 흔적들이 여길 저기 남아있잖아 다 들어가 멍이 들은 새파랗게 가슴을 타고 자꾸 번져만 가 커져버렸어 내 맘속에 비우는 법도 몰라 파도가 쓸려 없어졌던 다시의 정도 몰라 파도가 쓸려 없어졌던 다시의 정그 자리로 Ain't got no better way, better way, better way Cause I can't handle it 아무 말도 들리지 않아 여기 있을게
Ooh, this like jazzy feel that it took on, I was not anticipating that. I actually really like that.
여기 있을게 넌 돌아오게 될 거야 Oh I can't handle it 더 멀어지지만 내게서 Baby call me quick We shouldn't call it quits Cause I can't handle it
Ooh.
Cause I can't handle it
Ooh. That is not what I was anticipating from that song. I feel like this is so different than anything else that we've heard, which truthfully I really like because even though this is a longer album, I feel like each song and specifically each part that we've done so far has had a different feel to it, a different meaning. And I really, really like that like everything like is being split up so beautifully. This song is actually kind of sad, truthfully. And granted, look, I have no idea if the lyric video I chose is correct. Keep in mind, like, lyric videos are not always accurate. And before anyone comes at me and tells me to use the line distribution channel, you guys know I don't like line distribution videos, so I will not be using those. So obviously, if something is wrong in this, it is kind of on me, but also, like, I'm not gonna know until you guys tell me. But this song in particular, like, it has such a sad feel to it because, like, you're simply telling the person, like, I can't handle it if you leave, but it also, it doesn't seem like the atmosphere in the relationship, may it be platonic or romantic, that they're in at the moment is like something that is healthy and that's benefiting them, but they also can't stand the thought of the other person leaving, which truthfully is really sad. Like, you want to be there, you want them to be there, but like you also don't want them to leave. Like, I don't know, it's a very like back and forth tug of war type feel, and it was so wow, words, beautifully put. And like I said, I really like the jazzy type feel that we got towards the end of there. I could definitely see them singing this like acoustically. It would be beautiful. I really like just honestly the entire song from start to finish was different. It had a different feel to it, but it also, like I said, it felt vulnerable and I don't know. It was nice. I really like that. So I'm quite happy about that song. But yes. Anyway, we are moving on to our next song, which is "Depend on You." I'm wondering if we're gonna get kind of the same feel. I'm not quite sure, but let's do this and find out. Let's go.
작은 소리들에게 조금
Ooh.
작은 소리들에게 조금 속에 믿음을 기억하게 해주는 손길을 매 순간 더 세게 잡아 붉어진 숲속을 헤매고 또 헤매일 때마다 깜깜한 물 속에 작은 물고기들일 때마다 Depend on you, on you 너를 떠올리며 숨을 쉬곤 해 Leave you 나를 불러주던 눈빛 기억해 Try 순간순간에 놓치지 않을래 Tonight, yeah Baby
Pretty. That's really okay. I really like the way this starts. Again, it has a certain softness to it that I really enjoy. Oh, it's beautiful. The ad-libs are so beautiful in this song. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh. Oh, and then it goes right back. I really like that. That slight auto tune, I love it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt her for just half a second, but I feel like I'm lost in a dream every day. I didn't think it would open. Like, being so enclosed in just what's happening around you that you don't feel like there's gonna be an out, and then finding that person that's going to pull you out. That's beautiful. Really like this. Come on. Oh no. Oh, that doom, 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 as it ends. I really like that. Okay, this song was very sweet, and it had such a like a feel of happiness and hopefulness about it, and it's definitely something that I could see as almost an OST where you have like the two mains just like in like a top-down car driving along the beach. Like, it's something that has such a peaceful and relaxing feel about it, but like I said, it also has that twinge of like hopefulness, and it's something so incredibly beautiful and comforting. And I really like that in both songs that we've heard so far. They've had such a soft and almost, like I said, almost vulnerable, but not quite. There's just something different about the vocals that we're getting in these last two songs that I am so appreciative of, because like I said, it shows the difference in what they can do, because they're not just one song, one genre. They're not just one vocal note. Like, they have such a large variety, and I feel like I've gotten to hear so much of that in this one album alone, and I honestly, I really like that. Wow, that was a really good song. I am definitely adding that to my playlist because that was beautiful. But yes, anyway, we are now moving on to our next song, which is Say Something, and I guess let's see what happens. Let's go. Okay. Very funky. Oh. Ooh.
변해가는 것 같아. Very 우린 마주치는 걸까? 가까이 맘이 기울어. Been waiting for you. 살이 기울면 I'm ready for you. 하루는 일곱 시드도 서지 않았던 느린 시간 속 심장은 빨라지고 이 도시의
Okay, this is really fun.
빨라지고 이 도시의 빛이 꺼질 때쯤 아슬아이가 눈을 뜨면 내 이름이 들려오는 이 순간에 Say something, 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 say something.
Ooh, the harmony.
늘 혼자서 있는 가로등을 어느 누구를 기다리고 있을까. 똑같은 표정의 별빛들이 오늘은 달라 보였어. 맘이 기울어. Waiting for you.
That slow down right there?
맘이 기울어. Waiting for
Ooh.
you. 달이 기울면 I'm waiting for you. 안독수만 차가워지고 그만큼 쓰지 않았던 느린 시간 속 심장은 빨라지고 이 도시의 빛이 꺼질 때쯤 아스라이 가는 눈을 뜨면 내 이름이 들려오는 이 순간에
Ooh.
Say something,
Ooh, that ooh.
say something, say something, say something, say something,
Ooh.
say something, say something, say something. 도시에서 같은 사이로 세련한 빛 나를 감싸며 맘을 말해줘. 시간 속 심장은 빨라지고 이 도시의 빛이 꺼질 때쯤 아스라이 가는 눈을 뜨면 내 이름이 들려오는 이 순간에 Say something, say something, say something, say something, say something,
Ooh.
say something, say something, say something.
Ooh. Okay, okay. I was not anticipating. What is it? What is that? A sax that came in at the end? Whatever it is, it sounds beautiful. Listen, unfortunately, this isn't my favorite song per se. I will say that it had this very nice dreamy type feel to it, which I very much appreciate. I really liked the harmonies that we were getting. The background ad-libs had again this soft elegance to it that I felt like added an extra layer for me personally. I really liked. And then having this like jazzy live band type feel, just something that felt elegant yet almost nostalgic at the same time. It brought a different atmosphere, I feel like, into the song, which I very much appreciate, and their vocals going along with it just sound perfect. I really, really liked how everything kind of went together. Just in general, the song just maybe not my favorite, but that is perfectly fine. I still really like the way that it sounds though. Like it felt different, even though like it still had the same softness that I feel like we're getting in this part. It still felt different than either of the two songs we listened previous to that, which again I love. I love that so much. So yes, anyway, so now with that being said, we are now gonna go ahead and move on to our last song in the album, which is Behind the Mask. I'm assuming at this point we're gonna get kind of the same feel, obviously different, but kind of the same vibe that we've gotten in the previous three songs. But yeah, let's do this and find out. Let's go. Ooh.
뱉은 숨을 마신 뒤 한숨만 남겨뒀지 네가 나를 떠난 뒤 오늘만 살겠겠지 Round and round and round 빌어 네가 뒤돌아보길 Sound that makes me high and low 날 부러워줘 날 부러워줘 만나도 문제겠지 어떤 말도 겠으니 그저 마주한 채로 Behind the mask yeah, ooh, yeah.
I think this is the one that I've heard in the I feel like this is the one that I've heard in the past because that sounds weirdly familiar, but I really like the way this sounds. I don't know how to talk.
마주한 채로 Behind the mask yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying Let me ask in the mask Lonely but if you're trying Say yes, ooh, yeah. 빛을 내기 위해서
Oh my god, Mina in this album is killing me. She sounds so good.
내기 위해서 나는 닫아버렸어 오직 너를 위해서 내일도 버티겠어 Round and round and round 믿어 네가 날 알아보길 Sound that makes me high and low 기억해 내게 눈물 젖어 있겠지 숨을 머금은 채로 너만 바라보면서 Behind the mask yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying Let me ask in the mask Lonely but if you're trying Say yes, ooh, yeah. 내 이름을 불러줘 예전처럼 once again 거리를 좁혀줘 운명처럼 달색에 Rain and pain are falling down But don't cry It will dry 보고 싶어 조금 더 가까이에 No matter what they say behind the text yeah, ooh, yeah. Say behind the text yeah, ooh, yeah. Behind the mask yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. I wonder if you're crying Let me ask in the mask Lonely but if you're trying Say yes, ooh, yeah.